Whew. See, we've got like a minute before we actually like go live because I tossed up the like stream starting soon screen. So I might go grab a sweatshirt real quick, and then I'll be right back, and we can just like dive right on in and do whatever it is that we're gonna end up doing. Because I don't actually know what we're going to make tonight. Maybe I'll pull up Katie's set. I mean, look, Schlibbity can make an opera house, but I can't. I can't do that. I could barely make an 8x8 thing with some thingies in it. Oh, thank you. Well, that's good. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It is I really enjoy just like how relaxing it is compared to all the other shit that I play. So, okay. All right, I'll be right on back. One momento. I have to go into Twitter real quick, do the announcey thing. Oh, I don't have it on here. Just kidding. Teehee. Alright, well. Oh. It's okay, just lean into it and give us that good that grilled cheese ASMR, you know? Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Who doesn't love a little We could hear it. It was quiet, but we could hear it. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was a bit. I was like, this is a great bit. I'm tempted. Oh man, this is gonna be a great night. 4 o'clock in the morning, the three of us are still just sitting here. Just only. Could be fun. That's crazy. I'm so tempted to just go live without telling you guys and just like let this conversation continue. Oh, we're not, but we are. Now we're live.
You get that sponsorship shot there. You get
Ooh.
that.
Give us wings, baby.
Give us the wings.
Give us the wings.
We need them.
We do need them. Except Katie would actually be really displeased because she cannot stand the smell of Red Bull, unfortunately.
Yeah, but this is the sugar-free one, so it smells good.
See, I think Red Bull smells good, but Katie had a bad time with it once, and as a result,
That's me with Monster.
see, there you go.
I had one day. I had like you remember the BFC?
Oh yeah.
I had
too. I remember the BFCs.
I had
Oh boy.
in one day. This was I think my junior year of high school. I had 2 BFCs
Oh
and
my
a bag of
God.
Skittles on an empty stomach. So that's not recommended.
That sounds
Mm-hmm.
honestly terrifying.
Ask your doctor if 64 ounces of Monster on an empty stomach is right for you.
And then also ask your doctor
And
where
then
the
also
nearest ER is.
If your doctor says yes, get a new doctor.
Yeah, get a new doctor.
So that's
and
actually a
repeat
good litmus.
steps
Yeah,
one
that's
through.
a good litmus test, actually. Yeah.
Oh man.
I used to buy those BFCs by like the case.
They sold them. I don't even. How big is a case of that? Does it have like 3 in it? Is it a 4-pack?
No, it was like
Because the cans were.
cans were very large. I would go to like it was a discount store called Big Lots.
Oh, Big Lots.
Yes.
Yeah, Big
and they
Lots is
had
handy.
they have these in Ohio as well, where I went to school. And that was dangerous because just like a college student
Mm-hmm.
that like needs to like write a bunch of papers, and you give them like a BFC for like $1.50. Like I bought a case of them for like $10 or some shit. It was like
Yeah,
6 of them or
damn.
something.
Oh my god.
And I just got like immune to the effects of energy drinks. I just like had to drink them to like just function. It was bad.
Yeah, I'm the whatever the caffeine version of like a functioning alcoholic is. I don't drink caffeine for the energy. I drink caffeine because I'm afraid that if I stop, the cumulative hangover will literally kill me.
That's a great reference, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see you. I see you.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm way behind on that on Archer.
Honestly, I haven't watched Archer in so
man.
long.
It's like season 5 maybe.
Oh,
The last thing I remember
Yeah,
is
probably.
like Burt Reynolds.
Ugh.
Oh
So
shit!
good.
I didn't even
So
get that
good.
far.
Yeah, I think that's somewhere in season 4.
Okay.
Wait.
Do we know Hey, what's up, Valor? Zeki, how are your kidneys?
They're okay. I've since started drinking a lot of water. I drink a lot of water then too, but I drink a lot more now. Truthfully. And I guess I drank a lot of like cheap beer back then as well, so it was basically like water.
Oh,
That's
I know I
relatable.
drank a lot of cheap beer. There's no guessing.
Yeah, I look back on like college days and it's like, yes, I was drinking a lot, but also, yeah, Natty, come on, that's basically water.
Yeah.
I was living on like 2 packs of Marlboro Smooth 100s a day.
Woo!
And like 3 or 4 40s of Mickey's.
Oh man.
Wow,
That was the life.
it's a bold choice.
Yeah, well, I didn't go the college route. I was like, well, I'm gonna be in a band.
See.
I mean, having gone the college route,
I mean, here's the thing: is if I had known, like I do now, that you could go to college and also write music,
Mm-hmm.
they're not mutually exclusive. You could even argue that one might go to college and get better at writing music, but
one could.
One could.
it's too late. It's too late now. You can't. Once you miss that college window, you can't ever just go back to college.
No, because then you're that awkward adult.
No,
that's at
it's never
college.
been done. It's never been done. You can't do it.
It's also true though.
How the fuck? Oh no, that's not what I wanted.
Oh.
I'm already, guys,
this-
y'all. I'm already doing it.
Shit.
You're doing what exactly?
I don't know.
I think he's making a chessboard out of dirt.
Yeah, I'm just
So
trying to
far.
like.
Please
I'm just
mute
trying-
before the stream starts. Thank you. There we go. I realized I should probably open up chat.
Opera House?
Opera house? I agree. Opera house? That would be a very
Monk.
small opera house, though.
It would be an
Monk, that is a
extremely small-
brilliant decision. But will Ben go through with it?
Well, so what I was asked to do this evening was to begin to make a couple of the sets for what Katie is planning to run. And so actually I have a question, Schlivity, because you are in the
Yes.
process of making the opera house itself.
Yes.
And you may not have the answer already, but maybe you do have some idea. How big is the stage going to be? So if I'm making a set, do I want like 8 by...
I'm
4?
pulling that up for you right
Ah.
now.
Would y'all look at that? So, Monk, the answer is yes and no. We are working on the Opera House tonight.
Specifically just like
Okay.
a piece of it?
Yeah.
Depth to proscenium is 29 and a half feet. Depth to front of stage is 31 feet. Where are the rest of the...
Oh shit. What are these dimensions? Should I be writing this down?
No, because we're gonna essentially round it up and do a little bit of map as well.
Excellent.
Math.
Uh-oh, anything
We're
but
gonna do one of
math.
those. Yeah, we're gonna do one of those M words. Math.
No.
McDonald's.
I'm not
What
a-
an odd combination of M things.
I'm good with words. I'm good with saying them with my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
That's
Heck
why
yeah.
I'm an actor. That's why.
Okay, and also a like very, very, very good musician. Come on now.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. You've played?
We have indeed. Katie and I went and popped over into Spotify for a little while. We were just like jamming out in bed after we watched the video of you beginning the process of constructing the opera house.
Oh snap.
Yeah, it was very, very good. Very
Also, Pluto Cleric,
good. Oh,
thank you
Welcome,
for the
Pluto.
raid
Yeah.
and people with Pluto.
What's up, everybody?
Hello,
hanging out.
Pluto and friends.
I should get some music up in here.
Yeah, where's the sound?
Oh
that's a great
shit,
question.
where is...
Do we want?
Because there wasn't any audio playing when you were at the menu either, so I assume that you just don't have any sound coming through.
Can you hear this, or do I need to?
No.
Okay.
No.
I mean,
There we go.
The Grim people might be able to hear it, but
I think
Okay.
I have the sound being shared now.
Are you playing metal on purpose?
This is one of the
yeah,
things.
that's one
yeah.
of the battle themes, right?
Nice.
Alright, what's Dark Caverns?
But
Okay.
Monk, to answer your question, I do like what I see.
Oh my.
And your follow-up also answered all of my questions about like the goal size and other information about the Wizard sport game.
The wizard sport?
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, can't talk about it.
What?
Monk can talk about it. I can't talk about
Wait,
it.
hang on now. Hang on now.
I'm serious.
Can't just tease. Oh, right, because you and Monk were chatting and shared things, and I
Yeah.
remember now.
Okay, so we're not talking about Quidditch.
I don't think so.
Not exactly, no. Kind
Okay.
of, but yes, but no.
Kind of yes, but
Kind
no.
of, kind of, but yes. Yes, okay.
Okay.
It's
That
complicated.
couldn't be more clear. I understand completely. Here.
What do I want?
This desktop is a mess.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
glad we're not sharing my screen right now.
I like
okay.
big butts, and I cannot lie. Fair
What do your brothers say?
Hello there, God's envy.
No.
The stream is, I would say, going adequately well.
Oh.
I'm not sure what we're building at. This is like the 4th floor I've seen, but... Oh, excellent. How was Starfinder this evening?
Are they all the same? No. Okay. Cool.
Oh, but Schlibbity, Quizzical Monk, put into the chat, they are developing a sport for D&D that is essentially wizard rugby with magic and fast-paced rules and like one-of-a-kind sports energy.
I love that.
Yes.
It sounds fun.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
That's
and
like D&D needs sports.
True.
yeah,
It's weird. It's weird that there aren't more sports.
I agree with that. Like because we come up with like these random like skill challenges and stuff, and what is like a better place to like develop those types of, well, for lack of a better word, skills.
Yeah, and
in
even
game.
yes, yeah. And like from like a world building perspective, it's I can't imagine a world in which like people exist and don't play games.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a really big point.
Even in like the darkest of like world building scenarios, you're still gonna have like people are gonna be trying to cheer each other up and like trying to be happy. There will always be that. Feed dragon with tacos.
Yeah.
I don't, yeah, I need to catch up on what all this stuff means.
So,
I don't even know.
Channel point stuff.
So at some point, Katie was setting up the channel and was like, "Oh, we should have a channel pet." What she did not realize was that you can breed the channel pet, which has now led to a lot of
A lot of channel grand pets.
Yeah, and like a lot of very entertaining discussions about like the fuckability or lack thereof of dragons, just like generally.
Oh, okay, so it's just the first episode of NADPod.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a very good way to sum things up.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, exactly that.
It's yeah.
And I don't know how to actually like use these things like breed dragon. I don't know how to actually do that.
In the bottom left corner of your chat box has like the little sphere looking thing with the number next to it. Those are your channel points.
Yes.
And then
Yep.
yeah, you spend the channel points to do things, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's it? Is that really all there is to it?
I guess. I just like, so what does it mean when like the dragons say it live happens? Like, does like a dragon show up on like the screen and say something?
No, I don't think so. I mean, well, maybe. I don't know. That's actually a great question.
Because I once did the get one dragon credit, and I supposedly have this dragon credit somewhere.
Oh, bro, you
But
have a
like
dragon
I
credit.
don't know what it means.
I want a
Like,
dragon credit.
Can I have it? Can I have your dragon credit? Oh my gosh.
If I know where it went whenever I purchased it, I would totally give it to you.
It's non-fungible.
It was so non-fungible.
It's so non-fungible that I can't even. Yeah, this NFT stands for non-findable token.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is, bro. I got it somewhere, but
I guess it's my fault. I didn't like give it a proper like wallet address or something, but that's on me.
okay.
It's on me, viewers.
This doesn't have the width. There's no width. Oh, never mind. There's the proscenium opening. The proscenium opening is 33 feet, so we would want to round that up to 35.
Mm-hmm.
So Katie said specifically that she's like inspired by the Lyceum Theater.
Okay.
So I'm looking at the actual like dimensions for the Lyceum Theater right now.
Ooh, okay.
That's really cool.
That's
So it's a
very,
33
very
foot 33 foot wide proscenium opening, which will round up to 35. The
Okay.
height is 30 feet. It's a little over 30 feet, but
Okay.
we'll go with 30 to get that like widescreen letterbox, I think. And the depth from the proscenium to the back, the depth is 30 feet.
Okay.
And then from the front to the back is 31. Is it really this a proscenium only go? What? This is wrong.
Okay, so then I need to then move some things because I'm gonna need to adjust this. Because right now I
Where's
think
the
I'm
8?
sitting at 40.
I am shocked.
I would probably take the apron out to 40. I'd say.
Take it to 40? Oh, okay.
Easily. Yeah. So 30 feet will be, which is what, 6 tiles?
Yeah.
6 tiles deep from the apron or from the proscenium to the back of the theater or the back of the stage.
Okay.
And then we'll say another 10 for the apron. But it'll probably be like rounded out as much as I can round it.
Okay. 10 for the apron. Okay. Do you have any preference for, so like basically I want to make these sets as easy to like sort of plunk in as possible. Do you?
Yeah, just copy paste.
Yeah. So do you want me to include the apron, or do you want this to just like I'll just have sort of a 40 by 30 battle area for the set?
I would say just, I mean, if you want to put specific set dressings on the apron, then put them there.
Okay. I don't think I necessarily have anything that I'm like, I must. If I don't, I will be sad. So.
Ben, what are you going for with this terrain right now?
I am going for I don't know, for essentially for like something that looks like it would be actually on a set, where you can have, like some cover that like people can hide behind that, that then allows them to be somewhat obscured from the audience, because that feels like a fun thing, right? If the audience is sitting over here. Without it being too cluttered, because ultimately it is a set and theoretically, right, like there's a play going on.
We also can work in trapdoors if you want to work in trapdoors.
What the? Wait, how do I do that?
If you go, actually, there are functioning trapdoors in the I believe the door category, the door subcategory, in the props.
Let's say dock. All right, hang on. Oh, very cool.
Yep.
Ooh.
So everyone knows the jury is still out on how fuckable dragons are.
I don't need a jury to tell me what I can and can't do.
In that case, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this back here.
Yes, in that case, Ben, what?
Sorry, no, unrelated to anything to do with fucking dragons. Sorry, that was not at all clear. Get rid of these. I'm gonna get rid of that. We're gonna put in a trapdoor. Oh.
Gotta
That
make sure that you
is-
really specify that we're talking about fucking a dragon.
This, it's the stuff that people don't know that they need to know until they realize, like, oh no, I definitely did need to know that.
The context is really important for that statement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
But,
much
like,
so.
But actually, though, speaking of context, is it the context that it like is a dragon, or is it like a dragon born, like a dragon person? Is there
I
a
don't-
difference in your opinion on that?
I mean, there's a difference in the like physicality, but if you're gonna fuck a dragon, then you're gonna fuck a dragon.
That's.
So one of the things with like the trap doors
Mhm.
or regular doors in general, I'm not sure how much you've gotten to like play with this outside of the streams and stuff.
Very
Okay.
little.
If you go out of, I believe you can just tab out of build mode. If it is that button, no, that's the GM overlay. Never mind. If you right click on the trapdoor,
Mm-hmm.
you can open it and then like make sure you see which way it opens and everything. So make sure it's opening like in whatever direction we want it to open in.
Cool. So presumably we want it to open sort of out of
Yeah.
sight. And I can put like a larger.
So what we can do is we can either make sure that if we have trapdoors in scenes, we can make sure that they're in the same spot always, so that when we plop it over the stage, there will be like actual stairs leading out.
That was kind of my thought. Yeah, I would just put them sort of like opposite to one another in the same place, so that it's easy for you to take that into account as you're building out the rest of the space.
Yeah, sure, for sure. And then when I'm building the area underneath the stage, I'll put the stairs in and everything.
Sweet. Okay. So I think, I guess it'll be.
Ooh, Monk gave us another spoiler.
Oh.
Oh snap! The field/playing area is played on 3 levels. Ooh, spicy.
Wait, that sounds really, really entertaining.
Magic can allow you to swim or go underground, the regular ground, or fly to add to the complexity. But you can only do so on one turn. Again, to prevent someone from just like flying away and becoming a keep away.
I'm excited for the point where this isn't like part of a campaign anymore, and it's just like a tabletop game that people play. Because it's starting to sound like I'm just like, I just kind of want to play a game of that.
Right.
Yeah.
It just so happens to use like 5th edition like core mechanics and rules.
Yeah.
Or whatever system Monk is writing it in, because it could be a unique system as well.
Fair, yeah.
So we got that there. Kind of covers that one up.
Maybe. Studio effects.
Nice.
All right, there we go.
That's what it's about.
I
That
can
is
just
what it's
change
about,
my
Monk.
lip color?
You can change your lip color just live?
Right here?
On Zoom is what it's saying.
What?
Interesting.
It's not doing anything, but it says I can do it.
Fair enough.
So you have to like B. No. Alright, it's not working.
Oh.
Yeah. There it is. He said in work meetings all the time. That definitely, I get the appeal now. I was like, why am I downloading Zoom? Why am I downloading Zoom for a thing? And now I'm just, yeah.
Now you're hooked on Zoom.
Yeah. Now I'm done with in-person anything forever now.
Move over, phonics. I'm hooked on somebody else.
Look out, words. I'm hooked on Zoom now.
Is hooked on phonics like still even a thing?
I think so.
It's gotta be, right?
I
don't know. It's like one of those like things where like it gets like outdated by like, no, we don't do that anymore. Like that's not PC to even talk about. Like,
yeah, we don't support hooked on phonics. We don't support addiction of any type.
yeah, like, you should not be hooked.
Yeah, you shouldn't be hooked on anything. Now presenting casually enjoying phonics.
Enjoying phonics with
recreational
boundaries.
phonics. There it is.
Recreational phonics.
Recreational phonics. I know Skype must be like Skype had the formula and they were just too early.
Yeah, there's a what is it? It's I don't know. That kind of ruins that accessibility. But there's a what is it on Dimension 20? There is what is it, like letters from the CEO. And it's just Brennan, and the one for Zoom is brilliantly funny, or I guess Skype technically is the CEO of Skype. Whew. So good.
Remember that one.
It's so funny. He's like, it's even the verb.
Oh,
so good.
That reminds me of the
cookbook.
I don't remember if it was College Humor or if it was Funny or Die that did the Bing commercial where they were like, now Bing. You can Google it with Bing.
I mean, it's true though, right? Like you've got to search
Google
something.
holidays, Google birthdays, and Google Google it with Bing.
Fucking Bing.
Oh man.
Hooked on Phonics is a subscription-based internet service now. I'm going back to Muzzy.
Whoa,
back to Muzzy.
No way.
No, wait, Muzzy is not for reading. Muzzy is for languages.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, wasn't that like?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember those commercials as well.
I think there was at least one of them that gave me actual nightmares.
It was probably that one.
No, I mean, there was at least one, like, specific Muzzy commercial that gave me actual nightmares, which is why I remember it so vividly.
Oh, boy. Bum, 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 bum. It's like just some kid saying something in French.
Yeah, it was very weirdly, like, dubbed. Or even if it wasn't dubbed, because, I mean, they were made for teaching languages, but it felt dubbed. It always felt dubbed. It felt like a weird, like, fan dub. Oh my god, Muzzy fan dubs. We're doing that, right? That's a thing?
Oh,
that sounds like the stuff of nightmares, but I'm here for it.
This is what I'm here for. I'm not here to talk about Talespire. I'm not here to...
No.
I'm not here to talk about Talespire. I'm not here to contribute in any way to anything productive. I'm here to talk about Muzzy fan fiction.
Muzzy fan fiction. Not
oh,
even
sorry.
like...
Muzzy fan dub. Yeah. No, what?
Wait. Hold on now.
Muzzy was I don't know if Muzzy was a bear. Muzzy was something. I could look it up. I'm sitting at a computer.
Was it like the blue thing with the bow tie? Is that what, or am I thinking of something else?
Does he have a bow tie?
I could be confusing Muzzy for some other character. That is like fully within the scope of what my brain is doing.
There's only one way to find out if Muzzy had a bow tie, and that would be with a chat poll.
Ooh, yeah. Can't Google it. Gotta get the chat poll.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, specifically like early 90s, late 80s.
I'm scared. I looked it up and now I'm scared.
Yeah. So, and I have to emphasize,
they went through a CGI era.
Yeah, the CGI era is way more nightmare fueled than the 90s era, let me tell you.
It's soft Shrek.
Ugh.
It's just fuzzy Shrek.
Yeah, it's green fuzzy Shrek.
It's it's
Not a bear.
it's caveman Shrek.
Sasquatch is an accurate description.
Yeah, Sasquatch is accurate.
I can't get over this CGI Muzzy though. That's terrifying.
And every picture of him, he's doing the oh, hey! Makes me think of that one of those which I don't remember which one it is. One of the Zelda CDI games where the King of Hyrule just is animated abnormally large hands for his
Okay.
He's not a Sasquatch, he's a sassy Squatch.
Oh boy. Let's see, how the fuck do I say this is a thing? Ah, here we are. All right.
I gotta say, this song is pretty awesome.
Yeah, right? Bardic Jam?
Oh yeah. It's the jam.
Did they contact Tim Henson for this?
This is the only song that everybody knows them for, and they keep trying to push the rest of their catalog, but every time they do a show, everyone's like, "Can you play? You got to play Bardic Jam." This is the Freebird of the Forgotten Realms.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Play Bardic Jams! Shut up!
Bardic Jam!
Quoth would play this song.
It's true.
And it'd be the one that he plays just with no effort at all.
Yeah. And just no expression on his face.
Everyone's
Yeah.
Tracks. Let's see. Unknown Realm. This doesn't have anything. No, you know what? I won't delete it. I'll just use it.
Speaking of that universe, I really wish I could hear a version of Tinker Tanner.
That would be really cool.
The way they talk about it in the books, it's just the song older than God, you know? And everybody knows it, and everybody has some crazy dirty limerick for it. So I think it would just be so cool to hear it actually performed.
That would be really cool.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the Lyceum Dimensions again. I'm still mad at it. Wand of Gamelon. Thank you, Monk. So it was either because the other one is what, Faces of Evil. That's the other one, I think. Sassy Squatch is a thing. I had a feeling it was a thing, and as soon as I said it, I had a feeling it would be a thing already, and I'm scared to Google it. Actually, I'm scared, so I probably won't.
I am not filled with fear.
Pluto, you know what we build in. You know what we build in Pluto.
So we have the first scene. We've got our little cavern. We've got a couple trapdoors that things can come up out of the trapdoors. Great time.
Do we need any spiders and or snakes?
Oh, that's true. I'm supposed to. I guess I'm supposed to put baddies in there. Yeah.
Let me send you. Well, I don't know. Well, no. Hang on. Let me finish a thought.
Yeah.
Out loud before I go on to the next one. Tales Tavern, I'll drop you a link, has a they have a section for monsters that are
Ooh.
already statted out,
Amazing.
and they're all like it's according to 5e assets.
Yeah,
Where is
so
it?
good.
Ooh. Where are we? It's Till's Tavern, right?
Look at that gross little fella.
Oh, it's a dog, right?
That's. I mean, it doesn't have any legs, so this one I don't think constitutes a dog based on my criteria. This, however,
What were your criteria again, so the chat knows?
it's got to have 4 legs and leg scritches. This guy, not a dog.
Aha, here it is. So, here we go.
Here we
Bop.
go.
Where's where do I do the chitty chat? Chitty chat? Zoom chitty chat? Here we go.
Yeah.
I have eyes.
Sweet. All right, do that. Close that. Pull up this. Which hopefully not everyone can see, but you know, I guess we'll find out, right? Ooh, blueprint database. Oh, snap. Okay, wait. So phase spider. This is so cool. Talespire. Oh, there it is.
Yup.
Amazing.
It's so hard to use.
It's really.
First you have to click import, and then you have to click where you want it to be.
It's tough. It's really tough.
Oh man.
Yeah, I just don't know. Get out of here. 55 inch. Wow, this is very, very cool. Oh my goodness. Let's pop back over. What else do I need? I need a sword spider. It's a flying sword. Okay.
And I was muted this whole time.
Nice.
Hey, you'll love to see it.
Ben, we said, and you can like sort it by CR at the same time.
Oh my gosh. Fuck yeah. Oh, this is amazing. What the heck?
Yes.
So my Discord is doing
Yes,
weird
it is.
shit. What the fuck is going on here?
I could imagine tiny lizard folk that are able to bamf out by giving me the finger. Oh yeah, that sounds excellent. That sounds like something I would do and run in a low level adventure.
Monk, bro, you just described me as a toddler.
And me as an adult. Except for the whole... Oh, I guess
Yeah.
I could pretend to bamf.
I'm not fast enough to ignore opportunity attacks anymore.
That's relatable. That is very relatable.
Yeah.
Talking about getting old, chat. Talking about getting old.
It hurts so much.
Everybody should get old. I can rent a car. I can crash it. I can do those things.
No one
You
saved
wouldn't
changes
download
today.
getting
Oh,
old,
no.
Schlibbity.
You wouldn't download an old. Having birthdays is stealing attention from me.
Don't you dare. Alright, let's see.
This is a perfect metaphor.
Oh, it's supposed to have fungus. Hang on.
Oh,
I
no,
almost
we have
forgot
no
the
fungus.
mushrooms.
Oh, yeah. Go into that aberration. That whole aberration section has got all the weird like slimies and yuckies.
I love the slimies and yuckies. Mushrooms. Oh, I can have like very multicolored ones over here. Okay. Not that low.
Those are for the
Yeah.
nice
Let's-
summer days.
Yeah, let's get a bowl of soup in there just for posterity.
It was one of the techs. They like forgot to take it off stage.
Wait, actually though, hang on. I am gonna just chuck one back here.
Yes.
Somebody was
Yeah.
snacking.
Somebody, yeah. You know, when you gotta eat, you gotta eat.
Just it just happens sometimes.
There was a show I was doing back in like 2014 where it was like I was on stage 10 minutes in and then just on for the rest of the show. And there was one point where I like essentially like I would have an exit and then I would like just do a quick little circle and come right back on. And I walked off and then I like there was a tech right there. I walked off, I leaned into the tech and I was like, if I don't eat something right now, I'm gonna faint. And then I turned around and walked back on stage. And then the next time I went off for like the same thing, he just had like a little candy bar with him. And I was like, thank you.
That's
That's great.
amazing.
So it absolutely happens. If you can't see it, there's food there.
Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Yeah. Behind any wall
There's food.
on a set, there is food. And probably about 1,000 water bottles that are all like color coded with duct tape.
Or gaff tape, because that shit is the best.
Oh my gosh. You get in so much trouble for wasting gaff tape on a water bottle though.
I made that mistake once, and our stage manager was like, if you ever do that
Yeah.
again, I will remove a knuckle of whatever finger you choose, but I will take a knuckle. And I was like, that's
Yeah.
extreme,
like,
but
you
fair.
just cost us $100.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Alright, that's probably good, right? We don't... Right?
What if you had like a little toadstool on top of the big toadstool?
Oh, you know?
This fungus
Stools on
is
stools,
Stools on stools.
Yeah.
right? Am I right? Wait, hang on.
Now that's just
Oh
obscene.
yeah. Now that's a fungus.
Yeah, Katie might kill me if I keep that, so...
It's not hard to delete.
It's true.
She'll just be like, what the fuck?
Just have it
why?
there.
Like,
Yeah.
why do you do that? Like, I don't know. I wanted to.
Hungry.
Why'd you do that?
Sticks.
Well, because you asked me to build it.
They are indeed the butt plug mushrooms from last week.
Yes.
I mean, you know.
Got anything to plug?
We got the shrooms for you. I am really excited for the point in time where they make they provide you the ability to rotate things like 360 degrees in space.
On
Like-
other axes, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, select whatever point it is that you want to anchor from and then drag the other end around. That'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, we're down with butt plugs.
Okay, for the record, although when I type in the chat through OBS, it shows up as Unprofessional Ventures, that was not me.
I had a feeling it wasn't you.
Yeah. I mean, my hands were you know, busy.
But for the record, corporate does agree that they're down with butt plugs.
It's true. It's true. Corporate
This
is
just came down from corporate.
just in.
We need a quote bot for reasons.
Pluto, don't you go spreading rumors about me. Don't you do that. Alright, what's next?
I mean, I also agree with you, Pluto. But
No, don't.
If
Zeki.
Pluto won't spread the rumor, I will.
Oh my goodness.
If Pluto won't spread the rumor,
Help
I
me.
will.
I am outnumbered.
I will.
I love it. That is so great.
Katie, if you're watching this and you're telling stories, we're gonna have a chat. All right, moving right along. Okay,
Hey, speaking of everyone in the, if you didn't know, we have a Discord. There should be a link.
there's probably a link someplace.
There is definitely a link right
there a
below
command?
the video of the stream.
There
That
is
I don't
not
know.
a command. We need to work on that. We need a yeah. There's a link, but not a command. That's. Someone put that on the list.
Discord, Datcord,
Discord.
Demcords.
But that being said, we do have a Discord where you can join in the conversation. There may even be stories of Ben's
There
butt
definitely
plug adventures.
aren't any. I don't have any butt plug adventures.
They're all there in the Discord for you to see.
I love that. I can deny it all I want. It's never good.
Jump
Everyone's
on
like,
in.
there's definitely butt plug
There's a
stories.
whole channel that's just hashtag butt plug stories.
Honestly, the fact
It's
that we
there.
don't have, I mean, definitely do have that.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'll add to the list. Yeah.
You don't have to do a
please
butt plug poll. We know what the answer is going to be.
The answer
Yes.
is
The answer is yes.
Okay.
Woo.
Okay, scene 2. This one's a little bit more complicated, and I think I want some advice on this one. So there's a path
Alright.
along the outside ramparts that the character could attempt to scale, an abandoned route through the royal tomb that frightens even the invaders, or the old secret passageways. I think I have to make 3 different versions of this. So depending on what the characters choose, they can either go through via the ramparts, an abandoned tomb, or some old secret passageway.
Oh, okay.
Gross. That's a lot. Alright, so we know it's 8 by 6.
So it looks like the important thing is that there's ramparts with like a turret or a tower.
Yeah.
What are the important elements here? We've got ramparts with a turret, which will be in like the super background.
Yeah.
And this is castle corridors. I would go with like Morgoth.
Morgoth? Okay.
Yeah.
So I can do castle. Ooh. I could do
How dare you speak his name?
whoa.
Sorry, I'm like halfway through the Silmarillion right now, and you're just like
Oh, yeah.
triggering me with this Morgoth talk.
What about this? Yeah, I could do like this.
Do
and
we
then,
want to?
like,
Is it like a decaying castle? Is it older?
I don't know. It's sort of unclear. Because the issue that I found with here, let me do this. Right, we got get that. So the castle stuff is like this.
I guess the tomb would. Yeah, the castle is that.
just doesn't feel very ramparty, you know. Although I guess
No,
maybe
it
it doesn't
doesn't.
need to.
The Morgoth is more subtle,
Yeah.
and it's a darker, like color palette, but it has like the red carpet stuff that you can use if you want to. Or
Morgoth. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, yeah, I like this. So do you want like this one?
yeah, and you've got the vagina windows. You know,
Who doesn't love a vagina window?
what are they called? Yeah.
Okay, so we've got that, we've got that, we've got that.
That one could be fun.
Still doesn't feel very like ramparty though. I think maybe you would do like maybe save that for the because there are also the hidden like the interior corridors, and I feel like that's a good one for that.
It seems like a if we want to fit all of it into like one setting.
I think it's 3 settings. I think it's sort of like player. It's so the vibe
Or
that
like-
I've gotten from this is it's a little bit like choose your own adventure, and the players kind of pick, you know, like from multiple options, and depending on that, the scene is different. So I think I'm just making 3 different scenes.
I guess what I'm trying to say is like, is it 3 scenes that are, is it like 3 separate settings that are on stage at the same time,
It's 3 different
or 3
options for
completely different scenes?
exactly. Yeah, it's 3 completely different scenes, and each one of them has the potential to be used for scene 2.
Oh yeah, then definitely want to go with castle for the ramparts,
Yeah.
or not castle, the stone, the one that you were looking at.
Not this one. This one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Castle of Ruins, because that even has over like the farthest to the right has like arches and ramparts.
Yep.
Or battlements.
And that would actually be very helpful for it being in like the background of things, like a stage setup.
Sup?
What's up?
What's up, Nexus Aquarion?
Hey. Alright, that's like, like as, probably as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Now, Ben, question. Would
Answer.
you want to build 3 separate things next to each other within the same like map? That way you can like make them identical when you're like doing like little features, like the trapdoors and stuff.
Oh shit, that's a good point, because the trapdoor's gotta go right there. Although I don't know if there will be a trapdoor in, because not every scene needs to have a trapdoor, right?
No, they definitely don't need to have a trapdoor.
And it won't, just to make sure that I know, if I don't put a trapdoor in, it's not going to like in any way break the build of the rest of the opera house, right?
Sorry, one more time?
Me not putting a trapdoor is not going to like somehow break.
No.
Okay. Cool.
No, it just means that you wouldn't be able to enter from underneath the stage.
Cool. Cool. God's Envy.
During that scene.
Like me so far. Yeah. So far we've been kind of. Give me an inspirational speech. Ooh! Someone do an inspirational speech. Schlibbity.
All right.
Schlibbity, you're up. You got this.
Here we go. Guest of the night, Schlibbity.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear. I come not to praise Caesar, but to bury him. I don't actually know this. Listen up, all right. We're about to go into the throes of combat, and now I ask you if you may have any unfinished business, then do the go out there and stab the enemies, stab them in their faces, and cover them in faces. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna kick a hiney. We're gonna take the country and make it miney. We're gonna
take this pity follow.
Yeah.
I think that's like a follow to stop.
There we go.
Oh goodness, it was beautiful. I liked it.
I do roll a persuasion check. All right, hang on. Let me get my dice.
Nat 20. Hey, look, when you roll a nat 20, you roll a nat 20. But God's Envy, while Schlibbity is grabbing their dice, I'm sort of setting up scenes for a one, or what's probably not going to be a one shot, but sort of a
Yeah, 20. I hope so.
Oh, God's Envy will be there, but I'm not trying to dox him right now.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we're gonna roll this persuasion.
Roll
check.
it.
Here's my
Oh, that's a nice die.
right.
A
It's
goose
all
die.
blurry. Should I use my tower?
I
My
mean,
tower.
you've got a tower. You might
I
as well
feel like
use
that's
it,
only
right?
fitting for the
Well,
ramparts that we're
Ooh.
talking about here.
Look at that.
Where did you get that?
Yes.
Really a tower. I got it. I got it on Amazon. There's a guy that like 3D prints them.
That's so cool.
It's got a little spider, and then you roll through the eyes.
It's very Goonies. I like it.
It is very Goonies. Little spider on the skull. All right, here's my persuasion check for my
All right.
inspirational speech.
Yeah, Ballard.
Wait, what's my bonus? It's definitely a -1.
Oh.
Persuasion? Nah, you get like a +2 or +3.
Yeah, at least. I mean,
Oh.
you get at least a +1 for the accent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, come
+1
on,
for
let's be real.
accent.
That's like the one thing I almost kind of did right there. Sorry. So that's a 4 on the die.
Maybe we give you advantage on this one,
Let's
you
go
know?
with the +3. Yeah. Let's go with the +3. Let's make it a nice 7. No, I think a 4 sounds about
A
right.
strong 7. A
Yeah, with
meaty
advantage.
7.
With advantage, that would make it a 19, but I'm not buying it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I think I willingly took disadvantage on that.
See who's a DM here. Zeki's a DM. I DM. Schlibity, do you DM?
I have not DM'd yet. I'm in the process of building my first
Oh,
campaign,
very exciting.
Oh.
which I intend to run through Talespire, actually.
Very cool.
Those days, man. I wish I could get those feelings back. The never DM, but like am in process to do it for the first time.
Yeah, when it's fun to DM before you've done it.
Yeah.
For like a million years, you're like, please don't make. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's more like the I am like you're like in your element of world building type emotions of DMing before it's like, all right, well, it's all right, well, tonight you're gonna fight this demon, and you know, like before, like you do like the 5-minute DMing type prep
No.
before like a session. You're like, well, I think you guys are doing this. You guys are just gonna fuck things up anyways. So
Honestly, the only thing that I'm worried about is like encounter prep, which might be naive of me, but that's very much like the thing that I get really. Nexus wants us to judge their homebrew.
Oh.
oh dang.
I mean, yeah, can they share their homebrew stuff?
Yeah. Sure. I don't see any reason why not.
Yeah.
Unless it's dirty. If it's dirty, listen, if you're trying to like come in here
If
with
it's
like a
naughty.
hentai campaign,
Yeah.
then
Right.
we have a channel for that in the Discord, and like
It's
by all
true.
means, yeah, like
Yeah.
fully
Save that for butt plug stories.
yeah.
Yeah, butt plug.
It's not-
butt plug.
It's not a sassy squatch campaign.
Not yet,
Not yet.
but soon.
Butt cast.
But since you mentioned,
Let's see, can I just stick that under there?
I do wish that there were like
Meh.
tiny props, or you could scale props down, so that we could do like a forced perspective on the set
Oh, that'd be so cool.
and be like, oh look, they're in the distance. There's smaller towers.
That would actually be really, really fun. I would enjoy that immensely.
I do think that, especially for like a rampart, it'd be fun to have levels, put in some like scaffolding or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, the crenellations are distinctly lacking. Go on. Don't want that.
Distinctly lacking. That was my nickname in high school.
Oof. Shouldn't laugh. Shouldn't be laughing. Don't do that.
You can laugh. I think that after I said it, it was interpreted in a way that was not intended, but I'm not upset about it.
I mean, it was certainly funny.
I think it's funny to imagine anybody in high school using that phrase.
No, why you can't?
Like, yes, I found the Friday pizza menu to be distinctly lacking.
This, we're gonna drop this down.
Ben, I think that's still like. Oh, there you go. Bam.
I went to get my s'mores Pop-Tart from the cafeteria vending machine,
Oh man.
but I found it to be distinctly lacking. I'm homebrewing some class and subclass variants for the fighter class in an attempt to correct the identified defects and improve gameplay.
Ooh.
The Psi Warrior is generally deemed a pretty solid subclass. The main issue with it is the limited number of psionic powers available, as opposed to what a battle master can choose from, how many spells an Eldritch Knight can cast, etc. Looking for feedback on the following powers: too strong, too weak, too niche, too much, not respecting the flavor, etc. Since the Psi Warrior is more telekinetic than telepathic, powers are mostly based on this theme. Alright.
Cool. Yeah, and we've done some play tests before, so that's that's definitely
Yeah,
we have
it
some.
sounds like you've got like a whole thesis put together. So
Yeah, dang.
I definitely trust that you're doing the work.
Do we feel like it would be useful to have the rampart raised, so you've sort of got like a bit of a wall, so you've got like some empty, so you've got like some stage, and then like the rampart is actually up kind of high?
I would definitely do, I would have like
Yeah.
whatever's in the background be up high. We could throw like a ladder on there
Yeah.
to make it scalable.
Mm.
Maybe like just like 10 feet or so because it's on a stage. And then I would do maybe like a wall that's like coming out of one of the legs, just so that there's like different points of entry and exit.
I like it.
Sorry, I'm thinking as a set designer now. I've got my set designer.
No, that is
my
perfect.
set designer hat on.
Yeah. Let's see, castle wall. I really do want that. Okay.
I feel like that's exactly what you need.
I wonder.
Oh, Ben, are you leaving it? I was gonna say, are you doing like 10-foot wide so that way you have like a second level that people could potentially interact with?
Yeah. I think it'd be good to like throw like an archway in there or something, or have it not necessarily go
Just
all
be
the
like
way
a full-
across, so that people can go under it as well.
Ooh, that could be fun.
Yeah, I like that.
So there's like some entrances on both levels of it. Oh, I turned my blur back on. Alright. Accelerated healing. When you regain hit points, you can... Oh, this is a 3rd level psionic power. Okay. Accelerated healing. When you regain hit points, you can expand 1 psionic energy die, roll the die, add the number rolled plus your intelligence modifier to the hit points you gain. I mean, I like that.
Sounds cool.
What is the psionic energy die? Is it just like a D6?
It's the... I believe... if I'm thinking correctly, I might be thinking of like a homebrew psionic talent die. Psionic talent die is what I'm thinking of. Or is what I'm used to calling it. I don't know if that's the same thing. Where it's like, it starts as either a D6 or a D4. I don't remember. hang on. Let me roll. Let me just pull it up instead of trying to remember a thing that I did one time. Let's do this. Psionic talent die. Okay, 5e. Is this? Yeah. Okay. This. You want to look at some equations?
Yeah.
The psionic power die is a discrete time Markov chain whose states correspond to the size of the die, as well as an absorbing state. The Markov chain is governed by a stochastic matrix.
What?
I don't know how to even. It's got those algebra numbers in it where I'm like, I don't know how to read. So when you use a psionic power, you roll your psionic die. If you roll the maximum number on the die, then whichever die you're rolling decreases by. So like you would go from a d6, if you roll a 6, you would go down to a d4 on your next turn. And that represents like how much of your psionic power you use. If you roll a 1, then you upgrade to a larger die. If it's a d4 and you roll a 4, then you're out of psionic energy until you use a long rest.
Oh, interesting.
So it's not like guaranteed how many psionic abilities you're able to use. It's not like set up in the same way that like spell slots are.
Got it. And then like after the long rest, it like automatically goes back to like.
It goes back to whatever your default one is, which I which I believe depends on your level.
Interesting. That actually scales really nicely though with your level.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually pretty cool.
So yeah. So it's it starts as a d6. When you get to 5th level, it goes up to d8. When you get to 11th, it goes to a d10. And then when you get to 17th level, it goes to a d12.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
I did I homebrewed I was doing a jailbreak campaign with one of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing a like a psionic sorcerer satyr. And I think this was before there were any. All satyrs were homebrew at this point that we were doing it.
Got it.
So it was kind of extremely broken. But I sent it to him and I was like, "Hey, can I play this character?" And he was like, "All right, yeah, sure." And then he was doing this like the general like prison break scenario. It's like your hands are tied and you're gagged and all this. And I was like, "Okay, well, I can subtle spell this, and I don't have to use components when I'm casting this type of magic and all this other thing." And he's like, "Oh man," he got really pissed off, and he's like, "They gave you a potion that makes you go to sleep." And I was like, "Actually, as a satyr, I'm immune to magical effects from food." And I was like, "Here it is. It's right here. I built this specifically for a prison break campaign." I was like, "You can't get me."
I love that.
That's awesome. And next is to answer your question. I think that's fine. I don't feel like that's too overpowered. What do the both of you think of? So like using it almost like a fighter would use their die.
I like it. I think it's it's interesting to have sort of the non-guarantee because the risk adds like an element of fun.
Yeah, it's not just like free extra health recovery because you are risking running out of your like you are still risking using your psionic energy up.
Yep, exactly.
I like that. I actually think that's a really like fun way to ensure that you don't just end up with like a intentionally or no, right? Like a very broken character.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another one. Psi-powered physique. When you need to make an ability or skill check, which uses strength, dex, or con, you may expand one psionic energy die, roll the die, and then add that number to the check.
Interesting.
So this is specifically just for ability / skill checks. So you can't do this to like turn the tide on like an attack roll or anything like that.
Interesting.
It's more like I can lift more, jump farther, or stay in the cold water longer.
So this is the Wim
check.
Hof technique. Is basically the psi-powered physique. You're just like
Yeah. I mean,
mind over
that
matter.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I dig it. Is there an equivalent to this for at level 3 for like Battle Master fighters? Does anyone know off the top of their heads? I have never played a Battle Master fighter. I have played Champion once because I was like, I just want to be able to like be a little bit drunk and play and just like roll high occasionally and be like, yeah, I fucking crit on an 18.
I know absolutely nothing off the top of my head.
I feel
Yeah, I don't think I was ever a battle master.
I gotta look this up.
Yeah.
Battle Master. My phone autocorrected Battle Master to brother with a bunch of R's. So that's where
Brother.
that's what we're doing. Yeah, oh boy.
Brother.
That's a
Yeah.
brother.
The cream will rise to the top.
WrestleMania 6.
You're gonna scoop up that cream.
he just keeps coming up with like the little creamers that like from out of nowhere. You're like, where does he hide these?
Yeah.
So Battle
Oh my
Masters do
God.
know people's AC once they. So they can. Interesting. So Battle Masters can.
Wait, Battle Masters know other. Oh my god.
Wait, what?
That's broken. Battle Masters know people's AC.
Yeah.
That's busted.
Hey, that's cool as hell. Why don't I play a Battle Master all the time? Just be like, yeah, I know your AC. Fuck you, DM.
Yeah, you like roll for it. Like, would I know if they're stronger than me?
That's cool.
Or if like they're tougher
Better
than me or
question.
something?
Would I care if they're stronger than me? Because I'm the main character, so I'm gonna win.
Well,
Zeki's like, I don't know about that. All right.
about that.
This feels reasonable for what it is that we're doing, right? Like, there's not really any need to make this like a crazy.
Yeah, like you need to add like barrels and like other
Yeah,
fluff.
I'd
Yeah.
maybe stick like a brazier up on the rampart
Ooh.
Yeah.
to be like, oh, this is the warning signal thing.
Oh shit, we got another one. Everybody.
Hang like a ladder. Magnified Senses. You can emit bursts of psionic energy around you, which magnify your senses and perceptive ability. As a bonus action, you may expend a psionic energy die to gain one of the following effect. You may roll the die and add the results to a perception check, or give yourself blind sight. Either effect has a range of 30 feet and lasts for a number of rounds equal to your intelligence modifier.
Okay, well,
like
that was delightful. And please read like that all the time. Thank you.
Yeah, if they ever do like D&D's like source books or
I
Oh my
sound like a
gosh.
Star Wars
or
lore
whatever
guy on YouTube.
as like an audiobook. Oh my god.
Oh, diggity. I've always wanted to sound like a Star Wars lore channel.
Lantern.
Yeah, peep my one audiobook that I read for. I don't think it ever even got released.
Aw.
As I got paid for it, so I don't care.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Shrine of the Silver Monkey. Was that what you wanted?
I mean, I liked it.
Is that what you wanted, Balor?
Sounds like it.
Is it Balor or Baylor?
Baylor.
Because I see it and I think Balnor, but there's no N. What? Oh, Balor? Okay, cool. Poggeroni pizza. Thank you. I don't, Nexus, I want to say it for you. I have no idea how to go about, what?
I'm just like not sure if it's like a baited say this or not.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'm reading it. I'm reading it as say. Arra, arra. Ra, ra.
Rah, rah, bull balls in the parapet.
Bull balls.
I'm so glad you two are here to do this, and I'm just over here like, I'm gonna put a barrel next to the wall.
Yeah,
you're like that. Bob Rossing it over here, and we're just like blah, blah, blah.
Happy little barrel.
And just beat the devil out of it.
Oh, that is way too big.
Okay, we got another ability. Are you ready?
Yes.
Magnified Senses.
Ooh.
You can emit bursts of plastic energy.
Oh no, the environment is fucked in this world too.
Shit.
You can emit bursts of psionic energy around you, which magnify your senses and perceptive ability. As a bonus action, you may expend a psionic energy die, gain one of the following effects. You may roll the die and add the result to a perception check, or give yourself blind sight. Either effect has a range of 30 feet and less for a number of rounds equal to your intelligence modifier. Isn't that? Wait, that's the same. As I get to the end, I'm like, wait, that's the same one.
So, Nexus, why do you like blind sight so much? What is it that you are like mechanically or flavor wise tied to with the blind sight? Because as someone who has used a character that had blind sight, I am more curious than anything on how you envision it going down with like this as like a subclass.
Ooh, Ben, do we want to throw like a weapon rack on there?
Yes, I want to put a weapon like right on there.
Racks on racks on racks.
Racks on racks.
Yeah, we got weapon racks.
Looks more or less even. Yeah, all right.
Star Wars can see the unseen people, or if they are blind, they can use it.
Yeah. And then, you know what? I feel like...
Okay.
Yeah, I do agree with you, Nexus, at this point, because at level 3, you've only got the D6, so you can't go above the level of your talent die, so you still want to choose when to use it. Maybe. I mean, it's maybe it does. I guess it depends on the world that you're in. I am very much a like when I'm playing D&D, the only question that I ever really care about is like, am I having fun? Is it fun? So if it ever got to a point where, yeah, I mean that might be a good way to go about it too, is have be like, you know, these are the skills that you can take, and you can take however many according to what level you are. Again, I'm not a DM. I have not DM'd. I am trying to get into it, but because I haven't, there's a lot of insight into what makes a character busted and what doesn't that I lack, because I just don't have the perspective of having to balance 4 characters.
I think,
but it does sound fun.
Yeah,
So that's as much insight as I can get into it.
What if it's just like something where, like, you know, since you're trying to like go for like the Jedi route, it's kind of how the cleric has like a spell list, and then like every day you prepare that list, and like you pick of those 6 abilities, you pick a couple that you're like focusing on or whatever.
I would say, Ben. Are you putting the scenes each on different boards?
I think I'm going to do that. Yeah.
I think that
that's easiest.
The easiest thing to do would be to have them all on the same board.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Then I will do that.
Because then you can just copy and paste.
Cool. So now I'll just
because essentially what we're gonna do once we're in the actual board of the theater is we'll have each of the sets off to the side of the theater, and they'll be like hidden, and then we'll copy and paste them in place.
Amazing.
So they will all be in the same board.
Cool. That sounds great.
So it's not a huge thing, but it'll be easier to copy and paste all of them into the thing with a place, and then do that. You know,
the thing with the thing with the stuff and the the
for sure.
people and the
and then it go there.
Right. For the I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, go there, and then we has. Yeah.
Perfect.
Also, I just wanted to quickly go back in the chat and note that Kat is now using her personal account.
Yep. Pooping back in.
To re-emphasize the point that it could possibly have been Ben that was talking about butt plug stuff.
Wow. I mean, I'm just gonna say, you know, Katie has now moved from Unpro Ventures to personal account, and the comments about butt plugs have stopped. So
I feel like
she could also have been any of the other accounts that were on earlier that aren't now. She could be Schlibbity. Schlibbity hasn't typed in chat in a while.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
You've never seen Katie and Schlibbity in the same room at the same time.
Never. Not once.
Whoa. I mean, y'all are making some very compelling points right now. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. We're at a 7th level.
We're at 7th level? Okay, cool.
Telekinetic Adept, 7th levels.
Ooh.
These are added to the current list. Burst of Speed. Fueled by your psionic powers, you now move faster and swifter than normal. Once per turn, you may expand as psionic energy die and take one of the following additional actions. Attack!
Wait, one weapon attack only, dash, disengage, or use an object action. Yeah, where's the peach emoji? Where's the butt plug emoji?
Where's the Ryan Gosling
butt
giggling
plug
emoji?
Oh my god.
See, like, I do not understand Twitch emoji customization, so I will leave that for someone of this age.
Well, it certainly isn't me.
Yeah.
I've committed to too many things already. So I'm out. Oh yeah, what do we think of the burst of speed? So it's I mean
Wait,
it's
burst of
essentially
speed?
Yeah, it's you essentially use your psionic talent die to action surge.
Yeah.
Essentially, except yeah, attack, dash, disengage, or use an object action.
So it's kind of like an action surge, yeah. Um, you just wouldn't be able to do any sort of like spell stuff.
Yeah.
So multi-classing could get weird.
Yeah, how many times could you? That's what I was.
I mean, if
it's based on the
it's-
die, right?
Yeah, it's based on the psionic die, so you could be really lucky and get to use it a bunch of times.
Do you have a means? Sorry, this might be something that I might be jumping ahead, but do you have a means of sort of like regenerating those die? So if you get down to nothing, is there like if you crit, is it
Once
come
you're
back?
down to nothing,
Did I miss
unless
that?
unless they have something specifically, once you're down to nothing, you have to take a long rest.
Okay, so it's only that. Okay.
Okay.
And when you're at 7th level, you're still at a D6 for your talent die.
Okay.
So as soon as you roll a D6, you're down to a D4, and as soon as you roll a 4, then you're out.
Okay, but you can regenerate as a bonus.
But if you roll a 1 on the D4, then you're back up to a D6. If you roll a 1 on the D6 at 7th level, you still stay at a D6.
Interesting. Okay.
Along east, yes. We don't do long west here.
Or north or south.
No.
Nope.
No.
It's true.
We don't
No,
do
Just
any
long
of that.
east.
No, Katie, you were right the first time. It's a long east.
Yep.
What? Okay. Okay. Here are some coffins. Excellent.
Oh, she's calling you out.
Did I play a character with Psi talent die? Right, yeah. Oh.
Are you telling
Because
me
I
to die?
remember.
That's
Because I
very
remember. Because I remember all the characters you've played.
We need an emote that just says butt plug.
I vote for 2 emotes. One that says butt and then one that says plug. So that they can be bigger words.
And then you can have people like alternate, so
And
you can
then-
like coordinate.
yeah.
So it's like butt plug, butt plug.
Yeah.
I like
or
it.
you could just be plug. Maybe
Plugs,
throw some other
butt ugly
words in there,
stuff hut.
too.
Or the ones
Plugs,
like
butt
this.
ugly stuff hut. Exactly that.
Plugs,
This,
butt ugly
but-
stuff hut. It was saccharine.
I'm gonna die tomorrow.
You already know the answer to that question.
Saccharin?
Katie, when did you play Saccharin last? Like a year ago?
Uh,
Feels like a
I
year
believe
ago.
It was a year and like 4 months ago.
Ah, there you go.
Does that even count?
I mean, I wasn't there, so I'd say it doesn't count.
There you go. I mean,
Yep.
you heard it here first.
Our guest is never wrong, so.
Yeah. I wasn't there because we have never been in the same place at the same time.
Factually accurate.
Yesterday?
You played Saccharin yesterday?
No way.
Nah, I don't buy it.
I play her every
Okay.
I am Saccharin. I am Saccharin.
Don't give her any ideas.
You sound like a first-time tabletop RPGer. I enjoy your zealous, but your zeal, but I don't believe you.
Yeah, sorry, Nexus. We do see you. We do see it. We just I keep getting distracted.
We're all very. Oh
But
yeah, Nexus.
I do see it.
One thing that is definitely like worth noting is that we all have a pretty well, Shilpity, I don't want to speak for you, but and Zeki, I don't want to speak for you either, but I have severe ADHD, so I lose track of things constantly.
Yes.
Everything the light touches has a mental illness, probably.
Yay!
Yep.
All right.
Psionic
Here we go.
Rejuvenation.
Oh, you got this one?
Do you want it?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phrasing?
Psionic?
Huh?
What? Sorry, I was making a phrasing joke.
Oh.
Yeah. Are we not anymore? Is that not a thing that we?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
No, we only reference Archer off stream.
Oh, I missed the memo on that one.
I don't actually remember if we were streaming or not when that happened.
Honestly, couldn't tell you. But sorry, continue. I interrupted.
Okay.
Psionic Rejuvenation. You can now bolster the health and vitality of other creatures. As an action, you may touch any creature and expend 1 psionic energy die, rolling it. That creature gains a number of hit points equal to the number you roll on the die, plus your intelligence modifier. This ability has no effect on undead or constructs.
I have to actually read it with my brain after I read it with my voice. I can't do them both at the same time.
I think you have to caveat that they can't have been dead for more than a minute.
Well, yeah, because I mean, if they've been dead for a minute, then they're like dead.
Yeah.
So you would have to resurrect them. So I mean, I guess I would just take that for granted and be like, well, you're either healing someone who's down or you're not healing someone because they're dead.
One day you will DM and you will realize that you need to cover all bases at all times.
I will roll with the punches, and when people try to fight me, I will give them the most ridiculous reasons that they're wrong.
I love it.
I'm here for it.
I'm very, yeah, and I'll be like, hey, guess what?
You're dead now. Oh.
I said. Also, yeah, a giant banana falls from the sky and crushes you. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. How'd that happen?
That's so weird.
Wild.
I cannot believe it. Ben, what's going on over
I
there?
don't know how I feel about their choices in
Splooge?
yeah.
The very loose spider web.
It's like
That's what's the there was like a photographer that like gave drugs to spiders and then
Yeah.
that's the acid web.
It's like I get what we're going for here. What it reminds me of more than anything else though is what we do in the shadows when what's his name like jerks off for the first time in like a long ass time. You're just like the room is covered.
No.
That's all I'm getting. Or no, it's the ghost episode where he has to jerk off his own ghost because he died mid. Yeah. That's what I'm getting from all that. Like
I didn't. That was definitely my least favorite part of that series.
Yeah, it was.
I was just like, oh, we went full robot chicken.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you just gotta
Sometimes
go for
it be
chicken.
like that.
I guess I should probably put like more cobwebs on things.
So the range on the rejuvenation is touch. And the other thing to note, because these are based on, you're rolling the die to check like what you're like how much power you're using, but then you're also using that same number plus your modifier for the heal. So like if you roll a 6, then you get a good heal, but you're out of energy.
Yep.
Or you roll a 1 and you don't really heal for anything at all, basically, but you have a chance of maybe getting a larger heal in the next round.
I do like the risk versus reward thing.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
the risk versus reward it feels really nice, like it's kind of balanced.
Yeah, I guess my question would be like, what are the chances of getting into a scenario where it's like, oh, this person has been downed and I bring them back up and then they're down again and then I bring them back up and then they're down again and then I bring them back up and we're just stuck in that loop.
Is it the 90s?
Oh my, you chumbawamba'd me. I chumbawamba'd myself.
What?
Oh my god.
I just
Oh
had a
my
moment of
God.
like, I don't understand. Oh no.
My wumba's been chumba'd. Oh my god.
Wow.
Ah, ah. I need a moment.
I need a cigarette.
Oh my god, this is what that ghost felt like.
Oh.
Like, yeah, like I need a cigarette. Oh my god.
You gonna be okay?
Of all the things for me to not have seen coming, I really did that to myself. Oh wow. Cool. Okay. All right. Hang on. Okay. All right. Wait. I'm good. My brain works. What's up? How's it going? Talespire.
But I can. It just won't leave my head now.
Yeah.
Nope, it's there forever.
If I had a nickel for every time I pissed the night away.
Oh shit, we're like missing a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, no. We drink the whiskey drink. We drink the lager drink. We drink the vodka drink. We drink the cider drink. We sing the songs that remind us of how old we are.
Okay, easy now. Easy now.
Chumbawamba, story of my life.
I chumba, you chumba, he, she.
He, she, we, chumba. It's first grade. Chumbology, study of chumba.
Oh man. That's in line. Yeah, come on. Do the thing.
Okay, so From Beyond the Table suggests maybe play off the fighter's already present abilities, like use a psionic die to bolster a fighter's second wind ability. Well, I guess if you have a fighter, you mean like specifically like instead of using the psionic like abilities to do new things, you're just accentuating the abilities that other characters already have? Like that kind of thing? And then we've got two new ones now.
Telekinetic Expert. New feature, 10th level. At 10th level, your telekinetic abilities have grown further, and you can now use the following powers.
Oh, that's not its own thing. That's a precursor. That's the prequel. That's the prologue.
Chapter 1. Concussive Blast. As an action, you may create a wave of psionic energy around you. As an action, you can expend a psionic energy die to force any creature within 30 feet of you to make a strength saving throw. If the save fails, the creature takes force damage equal to the number you roll on the die, plus your intelligence modifier. It is also knocked prone or pushed 10 feet away from you. Your choice. On a successful save, the creature only takes half damage.
Okay. This is like full Jedi. Any creature within 30 feet. Blah, 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 blah. Knocked prone or pushed 10 feet away from you. Okay, so yeah, they make a strength save. I mean, personally, like, I love, like, push attacks. I like things that encourage you to use the environment.
Yeah, there's not enough focus on like doing environmental based things.
Yeah. That's my very first game of D&D that I ever played. It was one of those like board game. It was, I think, like second edition, like with like the board game setup where it's like, this is the map. This is the enemy. And it was like a big old like scorpion man. Those probably have a name, right? Like the body of a scorpion and then like the torso, like a centaur but with a scorpion. It was terrifying.
Scorptar.
Yeah, Scorptar.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
a Reptar, so we were fighting
Like,
Reptar.
There you go.
Yeah, so we were fighting Reptar in Paris.
Nice.
The
Reptar
halls
in
were like
Paris.
really thin, and I was playing an archer or a ranger, and there was like a chandelier, like a brazier hanging from the ceiling, and I shot it, knocked it down. It landed on the scorpion dude. He caught on fire, and he did the scorpion thing where if you light them on fire, they just stab themselves until they die.
You can do that to scorpions. Sorry, that's not a.
Yes, sorry. I'm from Arizona, and that's like a common knowledge thing here. Yeah,
I was
I
born
see.
there and then moved away when I was very, very young, so I did not learn that.
that's the baller move.
Ah.
But yeah, if you light scorpions on fire, they will just they'll seppuku themselves.
Damn.
But you also need to get close enough to a scorpion to light it on fire.
Use like a the
Like
like
a-
a barbecue lighter. Yeah,
Fair enough.
like a grill lighter.
That makes
Or
sense.
you just the most popular method would be the lighter and hairspray.
That is a good one.
That's a classic.
Yes, that is a classic. But a lot of times the scorpions, you don't see them until they're like on you anyway. I didn't ever actually do that. I never actually killed scorpions. Well, no, I never lit scorpions on fire.
I was gonna say, I feel like killing scorpions.
I killed scorpions when I
yeah.
found them in my house.
That seems very reasonable. Yeah.
Yes.
Do we?
But not like sadistically.
Yeah. Why would you do that? I don't know. Some people just like to. Some people like to torture animals, and it's not great, and I don't condone it. But it is a thing.
Is there like a hidden door?
But let's talk about Farsight.
Let's talk about.
Let's talk about Farsight.
Oh yes. Right. Thank you. Thank you. I love a segue. Yeah.
Farsight. Oh, this is the last ability. Farsight. You are now able to project your senses to a different location than where you started, or than where you stand. You can cast the clairvoyant spell requiring no components, and your spellcasting ability for the spell is intelligence. While you concentrate on the spell, the sense you use through the spell sensor is unavailable to you at your physical location. For example, if you want to see through the sensor, you are effectively blind at your location. Once you take this action, you can't do so again until you finish a short or long rest, unless you expend a psionic energy die to take it again.
I think that's. Honestly, I feel like it's a little underpowered for it being like.
10th level.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've never even. I don't think I've ever made it to a 10th level character. So I have no idea how.
You can use hide volumes to create. Whoa! You can use hide volumes to create secret doors. That's cool. I don't know what
Oh.
hide volumes is though.
It's in your GM overlay. If you hit tab,
Hide.
And then, yeah, that, like-
Okay.
And this is what we'll use to once we've got all the stuff in location or on the battle map, we'll use the hide volumes to separate each one of them
Cool.
so that the players can't see them,
Sweet.
but they're still on the map.
Very, very, very cool. All right. Let's see.
Udi coming in clutch.
Yeah, Udi.
Right?
I saw you two hung out when you were doing your
Yeah,
your
Udi
short
was on
stream.
my
Yeah,
stream
that's
until
right.
my
I was
Wi-Fi
like-
went out.
I was like, I know this name and I don't know
Yeah.
why. Now
Udi
I know.
was on mine until my Wi-Fi went out.
Wicked. Well, thanks for joining us.
I did figure out how to. I fixed my frame rate issue, Udi. Just so you know. It won't happen. It shan't happen. It won't happen again.
Never again. Let's see. What's the
You're
last-
gonna like the way my frames don't skip. I guarantee it.
Serial Lurker and Talespire streams.
Wicked.
Love it. Love to see it.
Udi, we're gonna be doing a bunch of these because I've been wanting to learn how to play this slash like use it as a space. Yeah, true. Wicked. Yeah, I do. I fully out myself as New Englander all the time.
Yeah.
But I've been wanting to learn how to use Talespire properly because it seemed like such a cool thing, and Schlibbity happens to be pretty well versed in it, and Zeki also wanted
Not
to
as
join
well
and figure it
versed
out.
as Udi,
Ah.
for sure.
Katie, can I time you out? Oh my gosh, can I time Katie out?
I might be able to. Can she like?
Can you time out a mod?
I must
she,
be
like-
able to, right?
Can we mod battle?
Hey, Aussie.
Yeah. Speaking of Aussies, we were just talking about Chumbawamba. Sorry, that is not a good... Oh no, you're feeding the Tyler the Dragon.
You just
Man.
did it again.
Oh boy.
Feed the dragon.
Nom
tacos.
nom nom. Tacos.
No, don't breed it. Just feed it. Ay, ay, ay. That is, for the record, the breeding and feeding of dragons is not my handiwork. I feel like I need to... Schlibbity.
I don't understand what any of this is, so
I don't either.
so I guess I just don't understand why it would be frustrating.
Do this. I actually think I want that along the front. That feels nice. Like a tomb. Psionic power, third level accelerated healing, psionic 7 teleportation speed, psionic rejuvenation, Farsight. Okay.
Okay, so this is just the full list.
Okay. Farsight.
What the shit?
What's the what is there's a spell that people can cast that allows them to kind of to get like a yes or no answer from their deity.
Oh.
And I'm blanking on what it's called. But like it's not I don't think it's clairvoyance, right? It's something else.
Commune?
Is it commune? I'm thinking
It might be commune.
No, it's like a
Clerics, countrymen, lend me your ears.
So it's not a spell, right? No, I know it's not a spell, but so you're saying that but in the thing, right? So you can cast a clairvoyance spell requiring no components, but this is at level 10. So I'm wondering if there isn't essentially like a somewhat beefier version of clairvoyance that you can get you could sub
Commune.
in.
It is.
It is commune. Okay.
Commune. You contact your deity or divine proxy and ask up to 3 questions.
That can be answered with a yes or no. You must ask your questions before the spell ends. You receive a correct answer for each question.
Oh, I was
Losing
thinking of augury. That's the one that I was thinking of.
Oh man, you confused commune with augury.
I know. Chump.
I
What
know
a
what
fool.
I know what both of those spells do. Now
Now that I Googled,
Augury 5. Yeah, that's the one that I was thinking of.
Oh, wheel and woe. Okay.
Yeah, for good or bad results. So yeah, that was my question. Is instead of clairvoyance, although maybe clairvoyance is exactly the, is like exactly the spell effect that you want. But I was just thinking in terms of like things that might maybe give you a little more like oomph, because 10th level is it's a big deal, right? You're halfway to being a god basically. Just a thought, something to noodle on, or just immediately chuck. Totally your call.
I will practice my noodle dance and get back to you.
Noodle dance.
Noodle. Use your noodle.
Do the noodle dance.
Such small squares. Ooh. Confetti.
We love confetti.
We do love confetti, except
Yes.
when you have to clean up confetti. Then not quite so much.
Oh, look at that. I already cleaned it up.
Dang.
Boom.
So fast.
Clean.
Clean.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be 8 by 6. I have to make a secret passage.
So the set is the secret passage, or there's a secret passage in the
It
set?
seems like there is a secret passage in the set. But I don't really know how. I don't know how I feel about. How would I want to portray that?
Oh, it looks like no. From my interpretation, it looks like the secret passageways are part of the set. So, like, if there's action happening in the secret passageway, the audience is still able to see it.
Okay. So maybe we do something.
What if it's like a thing where normally you'd have your set like this, where like the wall of the room is like in the back? What if it was like a 90-degree rotation where it's like there's almost like a split down the center of the stage, or not down the center, but like off to one side where it's like, oh, everything that's happening over here, like this is the secret passageway.
Yeah,
This is the room, this is the passageway kind of thing. Maybe?
Yeah, that makes absolute sense to me. No.
Oh yeah, Udi. So what we're doing is we're building different sets for a theater. So this game that Katie's gonna run, right,
Yes.
is gonna be it's gonna be essentially like a play. So I'm building on my stream. I'm building the actual building that will be the theater, and what Ben's doing right now is Ben is building the sets that will go on the stage. So yeah, we're going for a scene by scene.
Did either of you have any stronger feelings about all of these different psionic powers for Nexus?
I like the way that they sound, but I don't personally have enough experience to be able to gauge how something will work in game without actually playing it. But I do like the way that it sounds. I like the idea of having essentially a Jedi.
Yeah. I also like that idea. That would be a lot of fun to play.
And I'd be more than happy to play test it.
I also like how a lot of it is very specific. Not light or dark. It's kind of just like gray. Like the force is what it is, and you are like doing good or bad things with it, kind of thing. So that is actually pretty cool as well. That all these powers aren't like, you know, oh, because you're doing the finger lightning, you're a bad person.
Pew, 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 pew.
So
That's what my finger lightning looks like.
I
You're-
could see it.
You're here for it.
I was just like, oh, bolts, bolts, bolts.
Everybody, right? No. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, bolts. The fact that nowhere in any of the Star Wars canon that I've experienced has been like a single instance of someone using like force lightning by doing finger guns, like that's upsetting to me.
You know, it's not something that I'd thought about prior to now. But I am also upset by this fact.
Like
now that
blasters,
it's been
blasters exist in that world, so
there's no
you'd think
reason.
that some smartass Jedi at some point would be like, "Hey, man,
What if we just did
Right.
this back at them? You know? Yeah.
do not use lightning while fingering." Valor, does that fall into the realm of sentences that you did not think you were going to be typing tonight? Is that another one for that category?
I would also say don't use lightning while doing anything with a metallic butt plug.
Well, as long as it's not grounded, you're fine. But
I mean, define grounded.
if you're in a swing,
Help me.
No one can help you now.
Listen, you could still ground yourself even on a swing, all right? You just
You
have like a
can.
little bit of wire up to like a hook or something, or down to the floor,
you
or
can.
to a
You can.
Very
I'm
doable.
just saying if you
Yeah.
if you
just
you'd have to
require
not
some more
be-
planning.
like, I'm perfectly willing to engage this hypothetical, and I will against my better judgment, but I don't necessarily want to.
You know you do.
No, it's just my need to be right about things that's making me want to engage.
I respect that.
Be like, okay, let's talk about butt plugs and swings. But I think the wiser thing to do might be to like circle back to Chumbawamba or something. If you're in a rubber bodysuit, boom, just make sure it's actual rubber.
That's a very important detail. Yeah.
Yes, make sure that it is actually rubber.
Uh,
Don't use pleather. That's not going to help you.
And it'll smell
This-
really bad.
all of this type of information is
Especially after the lightning.
yes is is extremely important for RPG discussions because when delving into the heavy RP sessions that we can get into in games like Dungeons and Dragons, you honestly never know what could be next. And what happens when, you know, your character wakes up in a dungeon and you're
And
wearing a
And is
rubber
about to be
suit.
hit by lightning.
Yeah, and you
You're-
see
you're
the
about to be
Tesla
hit by
coils.
lightning, and you're in a sex dungeon, and you can't escape.
Exactly. It's just Tesla coils all around you,
Yeah.
and there's it's
You know,
I mean, these are the situations where that's comes
you
in
might,
handy.
You might be Indiana Jones, but sometimes you gotta hide in a fridge.
Oh, yes.
Top grade, highbrow RPG discussion.
Oh.
Yeah, we're that's what we're here for, Udi. That's what we're here for.
Oh, I've had a Sunblade before. Yes.
We've got the Sunblade. In case anyone was wondering if we're neurotype version.
Yeah, truly. It might be time to find another dungeon or. Hey, look. Or you have found exactly the right dungeon group and the right dungeon to wake up in. You know, hey, it's very much personal preference in this one.
Might be time to find another dungeon or another adventuring party. I mean, the first thing I would do in that scenario is look for a new dungeon. That's what I love looking for I don't know if anyone would be looking for dungeons in any scenario. I think you find yourself in dungeons, but I don't know that you necessarily seek them out.
I mean, hey, look, we don't.
Unless you have a very specific goal in mind.
Oh, like kink shame, you know, people. Hey, you know, different people like different things.
Like, okay, yes, yeah. I was thinking of a literal dungeon. As opposed to a prescribed dungeon.
Gotcha. I mean, you could work there, so you might be looking for it because it's your place of work.
It's a living.
Arizona doesn't
have a dungeon scene? It probably does. I wouldn't know. I'm vanilla as heck.
Do you have a basement, Schlibbity?
Basements are not really a thing in Arizona.
So therefore,
I've seen
dungeons
maybe
three
harder
houses
that had.
Yeah, so dungeons might be harder to come by in Arizona. This might be a thing.
Nexus, you know you don't get to just drop something like that in chat and then say, "Don't ask how I know," and expect us to not ask, "How do you know?"
I mean, I'm not gonna ask.
I'm asking. I want to know.
An attic dungeon? Yeah, a dungeon doesn't have to be in a basement.
That's true. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. I feel like we're sort of stereotyping or pigeonholing dungeons to being subterranean, but...
Yeah, we shouldn't.
You're right.
Do that.
They don't have to be.
A dungeon is any room that serves the purpose of a dungeon.
Yeah.
I guess.
you seemed a bit reticent.
It's like he's like, nah, you know what? Fuck that. They should be all underground.
It's like, you know, I don't like leave the kitchen, go through the living room, and then there's the dungeon, just off next to the bedroom.
I mean, it would be weird to.
Wow, we've got some etymology here.
Originated from the French word meaning tower. According to Oxford, a dungeon is strong underground cell, especially in a castle.
Well,
there you go.
Fuck me, I guess.
Oxford would not lie to you. Ben, what are you doing up there with that spider?
Dungeon is also a verb, which I did not know.
It is?
To dungeon?
Yes. Verb, dungeon. Third person present, dungeons. Past tense, dungeoned. Past participle, dungeoned. Present participle would be dungeoning.
Huh.
Interesting.
Well, I just learned something today.
I just dungeoned something today.
I feel like the present tense should be dunge.
To dunge?
Yeah, what are you doing? We're dunging. We're dungeon and we're dragon. It's time to dungeon drag.
What is the verb to dungeon? Like, what does that mean?
It is the act of putting someone in a dungeon.
Huh. Middle English.
So technically you would dungeon and dragon someone.
You would.
Donjon. Interesting. Udi, is this just knowledge that you happen to have, like, floating around in your head, or is this one of those things where, like, you know what, there might be something more to this, and then did a quick Google, because I'm very curious about this knowledge that you have. Oh, and does
You're old. I understand.
That is
fair play.
Say no more.
So okay, wait. So does a
more.
man cave count as a dungeon?
If you use it to imprison people, then yes.
There you go.
The innermost keep of a castle.
No, I'm trying to think of some wordplay between like Dungeon and Don John.
And Don Juan.
Yeah, and Don Juan. Don Juan,
There.
money's gone.
So Ben, what is this room that you're working on now?
This.
Going back to the reason why we're here, everyone.
It is. Well, it's supposed to be.
More
sort of
vampire jizz?
vampire jizz. This is supposed to be the sort of like the secret, sort of like internal paths that are like inside the walls of the castle, presumably.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I was trying. I don't know. I feel like having a brazier in it just kind of makes it look like, no, we fucking use this shit all the time, and that kind of doesn't work for me. The flip side is I don't want it to be so dark that you can't see anything.
Well, here's the thing: is that's something that we can handle with atmosphere settings.
Fair. Cool. All right. So then
Like
what I
when
will
when we're in this scene, it will be dark.
Cool. In that case.
So
I'm going to-
I would, especially while you're working on this one, go into the atmosphere settings and set it to like sunset or midnight, or make it dark so that you can see what it will look like in that specific lighting.
Ooh, spooky.
And then you can change the direction that the light is coming from. So I would, instead of making it like completely dark, I would maybe have the sun out, but then have it be coming from like behind, so we get like silhouettes of things.
Maybe like a yay kind of thing.
I'd go lower, just enough to get like twilight, yeah. And then yeah, like there, and now see where the braziers look good.
Nice.
I mean that works there. That looks good there.
Put torches in hide volume, filter prop, leave light. Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
So you can, oh, yeah.
Okay. So we do like a this. Okay, I'm gonna do hide volume. Nope. I'm gonna. Alright, so we're gonna try this again.
Udi, what will we do without you?
Filter prop, leave light. How do I filter prop?
You want to right click it.
Very interesting. Okay, so now what I want to do, though, more than anything, is like ensure that I only have the torch itself and not the wall. I see now. I see.
Click it good.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Bring in all the jams tonight.
That's all I know how to do.
Haha, there we go.
Interesting.
Filter, lights. Oh, that's cool as fuck. Very, very cool. And generally float it in the middle of the room, not on the wall. It hides the prop, it keeps the light. That's wild. That's such a cool trick.
Yeah.
Like, such a cool trick.
The thing that's really cool about that is we can use it to like set up like spotlights and things.
Yeah.
To be like,
Oh,
oh,
cool.
this part of the scene is lit, this part of the scene is not.
Yeah. So I could do something like this, which I could put, you know, like whatever. Put it in the middle of the room.
Oh, okay, yeah, and you want it high enough up that no one will like walk into the high volume.
Like this. Okay. So I could do like that. Whoop. Come on now. Oh, so that's way too high, because then that'll be...
Well, there's not going to be like a ceiling or anything because it's
It's the stage.
a set. Yeah, there'll be fly space, so the light will, as long as the light reaches, then it's fine.
Yeah, it's getting the like the height that I want on this. That is.
A little bit twiggy.
Just a little tiny bit. Let's try this. What the? Eh? Nope. Not even close. I can't drag it around, can I?
The hide volume?
Yeah, can I like make one and then like pull it to where I want it?
I don't know if you can move the whole thing all at once, but you should be able to move the walls of it, I think.
Right click for menu functions for the.
Hide volume, left click to adjust it. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so we do these. We do these.
Me realizing that I desperately need to get acquainted with this again.
Toss some props, creatures, okay, that's okay. Okay, wait, so regular from the transfers. Okay, we're gonna try this again. So we're gonna make it like right here. Boop, boop, left click, right click. No. Okay. So the issue that I'm having is like, how do I set it at a different height, right? Because I don't want it to start on the ground, right? Because I don't want someone to like sort of like clip through it. So if I was to do that, it would be like.
Draw the box, don't delete it.
Draw the box, don't delete it. Okay. All right. All right. Gonna draw the box. Ta-da. Left click.
You drew a box.
There it is.
Ah.
There it is.
He's learning. I'm learning. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. And now, filters. Dude, what? That's so cool!
It's alive!
Ah!
It's
This is...
alive!
Udi, I am very glad you're here. This is stuff that I would like truly never have figured out.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, make sure I save that, because if I lose that, I will be very sad.
yeah.
Wow. Okay, so then actually what I think I might do is I might just get rid of this one altogether, because there's not really any reason to... Right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we definitely want to get like some blue lights in here. Get so it still like has the feeling of being dark.
Yeah. Blue light would be very cool. Do they just have like
Very cool.
light in general? Ooh, I could use like this. Let's see what kind of light that gives. Not very much, but also it's not in the right spot, so that makes sense. Oh, wait a second.
Thank you, Valor.
The vamp.
Blue light will really bring out the vampire jizz.
Oh my god, that voice.
The voice.
The voice. Lots of crystals.
Lots of crystals there.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, blue would be really great for this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's this. This is what I want. This is the one. I just put like 1, 2, 3, 4 in the spot.
The red and the blue will get us a nice like purple.
Yeah. What if I like scooch these?
Oh, look at that. I like that right now the way that it is, like we're getting red on the left wall and then blue on the back.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's some stage lighting shit, if I ever seen it.
And now, Ben, you have to go back and do it on all the other ones.
Help me. Alright, so at least they're in the right spot. Oh, that's very, hang on, let's do it. Yeah, that's fun. That's very fun.
Valerie, you're the one that brought that up. I feel like half of them were you. You know what? No, Valor, I'm gonna blame you for all of the naughty things that happened tonight.
To be fair, I said some of the naughty things out loud,
Yeah,
but then I didn't, repeat them.
but I'm choosing to blame Valor because I'm on the stream and Valor's in the chat.
Okay, wait, y'all, that's really fun.
I'm abusing my power already. That is so, yeah. This is, oof. Udi came through for us.
Yeah, holy shit.
That is some advanced lighting technique.
Isn't there,
awesome?
Udi, isn't there an ability to like selectively not filter out characters in the hide volume?
Yeah, I think if I come over here and I right click and do filters, I can just have it not filter creatures. Right?
Yeah, creatures.
There we go.
Wouldn't that fix it? Or is there a reason that wouldn't work? Okay.
That would work. Okay, sweet.
Poggeroni pizza.
Nice.
Oh, that looks
And that's it.
so cool.
It looks like it's 3D.
Back in my day, we drew them with crayons on paper. Alright, well, hey.
Now, you whippersnappers, listen up.
Now make it black to... Oh, okay. Darkness. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
It's so fucking cool!
Let's just drop a character in there real quick to see what it looks like.
Let's do it.
Oh, and the other thing is the player characters have each one has like a personal like lantern that you can turn on or off.
What?
So when you select the character, right click on it. Yeah.
Go to campaign boards.
Oh my goodness. Go to campaign boards. Alright, boards.
One under board.
boards.
Oh, campaign. Oh. Oh.
There.
Then vert fog.
Then vert fog.
Like calm fog, atmosphere fog, does it matter?
Vert fog. Oh, vertical fog. Yeah, you're in there.
Like any?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that looks.
Whichever one looks the
Yo,
best.
it's so
Yeah.
cool.
You gotta have fog on a
Adjust
stage.
the purple slider.
I just like picture Ozzy Osbourne.
On the right.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. That's the fog level.
Interesting.
Oh, that's yeah.
That looks so
cool.
cool.
That's the scene right there. I want to see this play. And this is an opera, right? Because it's in an opera house.
It is.
Do all the PCs have to sing their lines?
I mean,
Or is it just specifically like the plot points that are sung?
oh, calm fog is too much atmosphere fog.
I have to sing Tub Thumping.
Yes,
Add a bit of
the
atmospheric
Chumbawamba
lighting
opera.
Chumbawapra.
Chumbawapra, Y2K the opera.
Alright, let's see. Add a bit of atmospheric lighting again.
Featuring the musical stylings of Chumbawamba. Right Said Fred. And some other people.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
And the
thanks.
Proclaimers.
The Proclaimers.
And Lit. I'm just doing YouTube suggestions.
And Matchbox 20.
The drummer of Matchbox 20, fun fact, went to my high school.
Wait, really?
He went to my high school, like, 10 or 15 years before I went to my high school, but yes.
Nice. I believe Chester Bennington went to my high school.
Very cool.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, Katie, we've just been cranking over here.
Yeah, we're here to party. We're here for a good time and a long time. Usually it's just one or the other.
Ben, I've been told to tell you to check Discord.
Check Discord.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true.
Sorry, viewers. We're having a moment.
And now, for a brief moment of silence, so that we can figure out what the fuck is going on
With Ben cranking it
with
on stream.
Ben cranking it on stream.
All right, Balor, it's
Oh.
97% now, Balor.
Yeah, right. Just up your percentages.
There's a Twitch command for you. Is what percentage of the naughties was Valor? Let a bot keep track of that.
Like the green day signal mix. Make it dark with the rails. The green day, the
Ooh.
green slump. All right.
Take a bite of the apple.
Ooh.
That fog is thick as cut.
Mm-hmm. So we do like a little yay. Oh, that That looks so cool.
I can hear the
Farsight,
organ
like,
grinding now.
I think I want just like a little bit less fog. Oh, that looks really nice. Like a little tiny bit less. Get there. Yeah. Hmm. Do you need an organ? I mean,
We need an organ. I miss my organ. I miss my
that
organ.
looks good there. Honestly, the fog looks good in all of the sets. Ooh.
Oh, I will
Oh.
absolutely put an organ in the. Crazy.
There's definitely a phrasing joke there.
Yeah, I will absolutely put an organ in the theater.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. I mean, this is ridiculously cool looking. And this is what I was hoping
Yeah.
to build tonight. Honestly, it was just these 3 sets plus the other one that we did, which was so we have scene 1, which is this little area, this little doodad here, which definitely needs some more ambiance, but we'll get there. And then the other one was scene 2, and the different options there.
That's where we started, viewers, and this is where we ended. So
Yeah, we started at the bottom. Now, we here.
in the fog, in the well-lit fog.
Such well lit, such fog.
It all started with yeah.
Oh no, God. Well, oh goodness. I mean,
This is progress.
the-
This is absolutely insane.
This is amazingly awesome.
Strikingly different. Green slump.
All right. Udi's up to
Today.
3% now. You've contributed. You've contributed to the naughty, the naughty.
Oh, this is so cool. I get a little bit
I
less
do. I used to
exposure.
have I do miss my organ. I used to have a Wurlitzer. It was Oh, is this your
Live-
organ? Like, did you build this?
You made this yourself?
Oh no shit.
Oh yeah, this is an Udi original. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous.
Awesome. Well, these turned out beautiful.
Absolutely. Oh, that is stunning. Wow.
That's
Oh,
going in
damn.
there for sure.
Yeah, that's cool as hell. 269 props. Nice, first and foremost. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, Udi, that's very cool. However, as much as I hate to end this because I'm having a wonderful time and this has been absolutely lovely, it is 12:30. I know Zeki, you have to get to bed.
Yes.
Schlibbity, I
Oh.
assume you have to get to bed at some point. Oh,
Yeah,
and
but
Balrad
I'm
just
3 hours
oh,
behind y'all, so
Raid. Oh
Ah.
no. Well, hey,
Ah.
welcome everyone. Sorry, we're just about to wrap up.
raid hype.
But you guys here. You know what? You guys can check out what we did. Actually, here, we'll do a quick show and tell, and then we'll send everyone off to bed. So this is where we started. This little set here for like a little battle scene. It's trapdoors so that if other things need to come up, they can come up. Pretty cool. And then we moved on to making these scenes. We got like a rampart, got like a tomb thing, and then we've got like this secret passage. And then our friend Udi showed up and was like, well, let me teach you how to make some super fucking cool, like, little like lighting tricks. So we put a bunch of like lighting things up in the air and then hid them but the light still shows up. So now you've got like really fucking cool like blue and purplish light going on. So these look infinitely better than the first one, which means that I now gotta go like make the other one better. Yeah. Also, Udi, Balra is a wonderful human being and friend of ours who is an incredible content creator of D&D stuff, like subclasses and whatnot, original content. Balra is great people. If you are inclined, I highly recommend just like popping over to her channel and like toss a follow because she does some pretty amazing stuff. So I want to quickly say, Schlibbity, Zeki,
Yeah.
please plug yourselves and the things that you do, or where we can find you.
Schlibbity, you go first.
Me first.
Hello, everyone. I am Schlibbity. I am an actor, musician. I stream occasionally on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Schlibbity, spelled exactly as you see here on screen. I am a big fan of D&D, but I don't actually do any live play stuff yet. Mostly do like video games. Like I've been playing Monkey Island. I'm really excited to break out Return to Monkey Island, which I pre-ordered, but I haven't actually gotten around to it yet. I love the point and click strategy games. I also am going to be writing music on stream, which will be a really fun time. So you can come and hang out with me while we write songs together.
Heck yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Amazing. And in chat, there has been your link posted. So members, please click on that in a new tab, follow, subscribe, all of that good stuff. You can find me at Zektown on a lot of things like Twitter and Discord and like literally anywhere. Pretty much my handle is at Zektown. And I will be DMing the Nat Ones. I will be playing Dungeons and Dragons here live Thursday evening.
Yeah. Should be a very good time. We have a friend of ours who is learning 5th edition. It'll be his second ever time playing it. The first time was very entertaining.
Oh, it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
I was watching that one. It was fun.
It was a good time.
And then I also am on the A Tale of D20's Twitch occasionally, and I believe early October you'll see me again in a Theros Greek-inspired campaign where we wrap up our quote one-shot from the last time we played all together. And that's pretty much everything I'm doing right now. Ben?
Yeah. So actually, speaking of the Tale of D20s, Katie and I will actually be guesting there on the 25th. So they've got sort of this concurrent world with like different groups of heroes that are out doing different things, but the choices and decisions that they make impact all the other groups. So super cool stuff, like very, very, very fun. Should be an absolutely wonderful time. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which means we'll be playing World of Warcraft as per the usual, which is just sort of like goof around fun times. And then Thursday, as mentioned, we'll be, I think we're calling it sort of like an Adventure Awakens, which is teaching our friend Jack, who was truly built to play D&D. He's like super creative and thinks very critically about things, and it was just like very fun to watch someone experience D&D for the first time. So that's super fun. And you can find me on Twitter at Ben_Mar_Moo. Also, always here on Unprofessional Ventures, of course. And we're here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And usually it's sort of like TTRPG Tuesday, World of Warcraft Wednesday, and then sort of like variety thing Thursday. But this week we had to swap because our D&D stream got postponed because Jack's wife works in the ER and got called in late to work. So while she's off saving people's lives, he has to take care of the kiddos. And so here we are. You guys got to hang out with us and play a little Talespire tonight instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was a wonderful time. So thank you all for hanging out. Shlibity, Zeki, thank you guys for coming and just like chilling and shooting the shit and reading things. Oh, such a good background. I should edit the things to expand it so we can actually see that next time. But thank you all for hanging out. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you all later. Ciao.
Ciao, everybody.
Bye.
Whew. Well, thanks. Thanks, team. That was a great time. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I just learned so much. Oh, it's so much cooler. Holy shit. My mic is still on? Hi, everybody. Hello. My mic isn't supposed to still be on in the end screen. Well, hey. Mwah, kisses to you all. Good night, everybody.